Hello, and welcome to Global Data Themes Instant Insights. At Global Data, we define a theme as something that keeps a CEO awake at night, as businesses that invest in important themes will succeed, and those that don't will fail.
Hello, and welcome back to Instant Insights. I'm Sarah Coop, and today I will be chatting to thematic analyst Emma Taylor in Thematic Intelligence, following her article which investigates the relationship between sleep and technology. Hi Emma, thanks a lot for joining me.
Hi Sarah, thanks for having me.
No worries. So, Emma, in your article, you argue that the link between technology and sleep has always been present.
Yeah, exactly. So I give the example in my article of a study from 2008, which revealed that overall around 12% of people dream entirely in black and white. However, what's interesting is that this number increases to like over a quarter of people when assessing people over the age of 55. And the same study showed that in 1940, around 3/4 of Americans reportedly rarely or never saw any colour in their dreams. So this kind of study reaches the conclusion that dreaming in black and white was influenced by black and white television. So those with limited access to colour television and limited experience of colour television found that their dreams were black and white.
That's so interesting, the link between how television affects our sleep. So obviously that study was in the 1940s. If we think about kind of more contemporary technology and the negative reputation when it comes to sleep, with mobile phone usage before bed, could you tell us a bit about that?
Yeah, of course. So, it's common knowledge that looking at a screen sort of in the hour before going to sleep, and generally looking at screens can have a really detrimental impact on your ability to get to sleep and also the quality of your sleep.
Why exactly is that, though?
So I think this is due to a number of reasons. So the stimulating effect of technology really keeps your brain firing on all cylinders. Also, the glow of the screen, often in a dark room, can reduce the body's production of melatonin, which is the hormone responsible for helping the body attain a circadian rhythm. However, as I say in my article, tech can also have sort of quite a positive influence on sleep as well.
Can it? I mean, that's probably the first time I've heard that been said. Explain how can it have a positive impact?
So I think technology is increasingly being used to monitor our bodies and sort of quantify our lives. And a lot of people are trying to use this to improve the length and quality of our sleep as well. So with the explosion of wearables in the past few years, people are really starting to increase their use of smartwatches and apps to record the length and quality of their sleep and analyse that data. I think this market, I expect it to grow as obviously a good night's sleep is so highly valued in our current society. Also, some tech has been developed from researchers from MIT who have developed some dream shaping tech, which uses a technique called targeted dream incubation. So this technology claims that they can sort of manipulate dreams using a sleep tracking device and an app. And this is in order to sort of confront or avoid sources of trauma in dreams, and also with other benefits like boosting creativity, for instance. The researchers found that around 67% of subjects reported that the implanted thought or theme was present in their dream, which in this case was a tree or tree related things.
Wow, that is absolutely crazy. It's mental that you can influence, so much of technology is influencing us when we're awake, that you can actually start to influence people while they're asleep. Should maybe keep that one away from advertisers from the time being. So in your article, you mention technology obviously influences our sleep a lot, but mobile phones aren't really present in dreams. Why is that?
Yeah, exactly. So it's really weird phenomenon, right? So although many of us use our phones for hours every day, a study has revealed that only 3.5% of women and only 2.6% of men actually see or use mobile phones in their dreams. So some researchers have investigated this, and they believe that often dreams are connected to our survival instincts. So some people believe that they're there to sort of serve us by playing out some undesirable scenarios ahead of time so that our brain can be prepared in case a similar scenario in real life arises. I think the sort of cliche in this is going to school in your underwear, which I guess is preparing you for the inevitable embarrassment that comes with being a teenager. But I think researchers then believe that technology like mobile phones have not been around long enough to be ingrained into our sort of subconscious, instinctive, anthropological brain. So it'll be interesting to see sort of decades down the line if they start to appear more frequently in dreams, and also how they're depicted.
Yeah, definitely. That's a really good point. And kind of along those same lines, it would be interesting to consider how future developments or advancements in AI, or even the metaverse maybe, could affect us. What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I think the relationship between technology and sleep will just continue to shift and evolve over time as technology does. Even the idea of technology itself dreaming and sleeping. I read that in 2016 it was reported that Google's DeepMind had given its AI dreams to sort of enhance its learning capabilities. So this was accomplished by imbuing technology with attributes that function in a similar way to how we think animals might dream. And as a result, DeepMind's new system, which was called the Unsupervised Reinforcement and Auxiliary Learning Agent, or Unreal, learned to master a three-dimensional maze game called Labyrinth 10 times faster than the current fastest algorithm. So I think, although this is a loose definition of the term dream, and this is a very functional phenomenon, I think it'll be an important part of analysis in the terms of the future of AI. So although it's obviously still quite a distant prospect, as we get sort of closer and closer to AGI, which is artificial general intelligence, this is the sort of ability for machines to do pretty much anything that a human can and be basically sentient. I think as we go further towards that, we must continue to analyse machines for these types of abilities. So, if dreams can be considered a key component of what makes us human, if AI manages or begins to start to replicate this, then surely that could be a sign that the disparity between technology and human cognition is becoming increasingly indistinguishable.
A very scary prospect, but fascinating. Thank you so much, Emma, for those instant insights. Thanks, everyone, for listening. And from us in Thematic Intelligence, see you next time.